V2 of his career. Can he turn it around? Or is this where Zest falls? They fought brilliantly, and they can be proud of their performance today, taking already 3 games off Tribe Gaming, the #1 seed in EMEA. But this is going to be an incredible challenge for Loco. I don't know if there is much of a chance at all, but he's going to give it his all either way. Does have the mute, but at last, Tribe close it out, and they are locked in for the quarterfinals.
Tribe Gaming EU, a dominating team throughout the year, and a dominating team in the World Finals as well. Celebrations all around on the Tribe bleachers, and a clean victory for the guys, though not without some spots in there. A game victory in each set for Zest, despite a 3-0 match record. That's got to be something that they are proud of. #3 seed in LATAM South. No one expected them to be bringing out this kind of performance, and yet they stood up to the Titans. They gave it their best shot, and they got some game victories as well.
Man, there was not all that much in it, considering it's a 3-0.
Yeah.
It does not do Zest justice. They performed incredibly well today, and they can be very proud of all that they achieved. Look at that one. Beautiful as well.
Man.
Nearly taken home, just a little bit in it. But Tribe, they remain ice cold and unmoved here, as Zest did throw a little bit of a wrench in their plans here and there, catch them off guard multiple times, especially in those first games of the sets. But in the end, Tribe able to just adapt better and learn from their mistake, adjust, and that made all the difference today.
Absolutely, and I think adaptation is really the name of the game here today, because you adapt to things that, of course, you're not familiar with, you have not seen before, and I don't typically see a tank pick into a couple of tank counters when it comes to Heist, and likewise, the jump pad strategy with Gale on Hot Zone, it sort of worked in the first game of that set, and it sort of fell flat after that. Tom, oh man, with 11 kills and knockout, and for a game mode like Knockout, that is super meaningful. This is the world champion of 2019 of the roster, seriously showing why he still got it.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, man, the anchor truly for Tribe Gaming EU, and we expect Drage and Lena to pop off most of the time, but he's always there, always performing, and our MVP does go to Drage. He performed brilliantly in the 2 first sets, and honestly, even in the third, those gene pools were violent, true in and true out. The 17-year-old British player was yet again a great performance, as we'd expect from Tribe Game.
Extremely impressive, and also laying to rest any concerns about a maybe inconsistent roster as well. As we move towards the end of the year, they started getting very, very dominant, and even versus a team like Zest, admittedly, they did lose 3 games overall across all of those sets. But I think we can really chalk that up to a strong showing from Zest. But as far as tomorrow, I mean, we still got to find an opponent for them, sure, but I expect a strong showing from this team.
Yeah, it did not feel like Tribe were, you know, struggling, to be fair. It felt like Zest were just a much fiercer opponent than most of us have anticipated. It does mean that 2 out of our 3 LATAM South teams are now officially out. There's 1 left, and you guys can see on the screen